So we can work to control our thoughts and our actions and what we're doing. Here's the real thing. You want to work to control your thoughts just the same as you control the clothes you put on. If that makes sense. So what does that mean? That means we have a choice of the clothes that we put on ourselves. We can choose a short sleeve or a long sleeve, thick material, thin material, material that pulls the sweat away from you, the material that doesn't, pure cotton, polyester, soft, rough, flannel, whatever you want. You can choose those things, which color you want. You can choose all those things that you put on for the day. And so our real goal is to work to do our thoughts the same way, is to control what we're thinking, to control if we're going to allow something to create us to be anxious or to have worry about what's going to happen later the day, or will I get all my work done, will I get promoted, will I finish my degree, will I get to go back to school, whether I'm good enough for something, and thoughts about other people, thoughts about your kids, your businesses, your relationships and all that. We have our thoughts, and sometimes our thoughts will wander and it'll take us down the wrong path, and that's natural. But the thing we need to do is just work to control those thoughts, to control the thoughts, because the thing is the thoughts become words. When we have those thoughts become words. When we're thinking, man, I botched that, I didn't get that right, I can't believe I missed that deadline. What happens? We think less of ourselves, we think down on ourselves, we get hard on ourselves, and what happens because we have those thoughts? And they become words. We say, man, you're horrible because you forgot that. You're horrible, you didn't get that done. Are you really worthy because, you aren't where you want to be? You're not in the relationship you want to be in. You're not like where physically and health-wise you want to be. And so we let that bother us, and we speak it. And then when we speak it, it starts to go out there into the world, into the universe, and it comes back to us. And it comes into fruition, the things that we say. That's why there really honestly is, in many books you read, the power of the tongue and the power of the spoken word. So really you have to control your thoughts. Thoughts become words, your words become actions, the words become reality. You do those things. When you start having those things, not only do you put that into reality and you start becoming that, you also start doing that over and over and over and over. So you want to start putting out good thoughts and control your thoughts. So when you're thinking, man, you're not going to say, no, you missed that deadline. It doesn't mean anything about you. It means you have a lot going on. It's no big deal. It's not totally a reflection of you. And next time you'll do better. And I'm going to do better, and I'm better than that. And that's what you speak. And then you work towards that. You work towards those choices so that your thoughts become better, your words become better, your actions become better, your reality becomes better. And you really have to work at that. And it's never necessarily an easy thing, but it's a necessary thing that you need to do to work at. To really work at controlling your thoughts, because it really does control a lot of what's going on and the things that happen, just like the clothes you choose. You choose those. So we want to choose our thoughts also, because it all ties in. It all ties into our reality and the things that are going on in our life, how we think of ourselves, how we see ourselves in the world. And when we're affected by that, it affects how others see us. Others see how you are with yourself and how you act towards yourself. And people replicate the way that you treat yourself. They're going to replicate that back to you. And it's, so it can work totally in your benefit, or it can spiral out of control and work against you as well. So really work on controlling the thoughts that you're having in your head. And also by doing that, if you want to get really truthful with it, you want to control your thoughts. Sometimes you have to control what you see and what you hear. You see, we have to control, therefore, the TV we watch, the news we watch, the media we watch, what we read, the stuff that we're putting in, the music we're listening to, the books that we listen to, the news, everything, because it works with your eyes seeing things and your ears as well. Your eyes and ears play a lot to your thoughts. It all ties in together. And you start embodying it and feeling it. And so you really have to work at that. So controlling your thoughts is a big thing, but it also matters your eyes and your ears. Will all control that. So you really have to work at the things that you do, who you associate with, who you're, and not only who you associate with, but the situations that you put yourself in. When you know something is going to cause you to think the wrong things and get off track, don't put yourself in those situations. It's really as simple as that. You just can't. You can't do that. You need to work towards putting yourself in the right situation all the time, putting your thoughts in the right situation all the time. So therefore, it has a rippling effect on everything else. It has a rippling effect that when you throw a rock in the lake, it makes small ripples, but as further it goes out, the bigger the ripples get. Well, the same is with you. The same is with our thoughts, our actions, what we put in and what's going to come out, and what our reality is going to be is all based off of that as well. And it's just a huge thing that you got to work to control. And it's gonna, if you can start working to control those things, small things have a huge effect. 1 degree can create a huge change in the end. But it starts out small, but it leads to huge things in the end. So anyhow, work to control your thoughts, work to see what you put in, what you listen to, what you see, who you put yourself around, who you associate with. And you'll start to see big changes in all that you're doing, not only for you, but for your family, for your business, for everything that you're working to achieve. Anyhow, that's it for now. As always, be blessed, be well, stay well, just be. And if this hits you in a way and touches you, please like and share so it will bless others as well.